Hello everyone. So of course in County Cavan, a lot of this has been talked about over and over again, especially to the channel too. And of course I've a long experience with it unfortunately, and that's to do with the dog shit. Excuse my language, excuse my French of course, but on the ground, and I think we have to just say it as it is. And of course there's cases of dogs just being let run around freely and stuff that of course shouldn't happen. But the unfortunate thing is, for years I campaigned along with others to get dog bags, free dog bags for people to use, because the excuse was used years ago, oh, we don't have the money to buy the dog bags, even though the dog bags maybe only a few cents or a euro in some cases, but they were free of charge basically. Now there's loads of dog bins and dog bag dispensers around the place, and free of charge. But unfortunately the county council here in Cavan won't employ anybody, especially, and I say they should employ two people full time, I nearly would say, because there's a lot of them around the county. Employ them full time, and you give them a full time job, two young people. Give them a truck and make sure the dog bags are filled up and the dog bins are emptied, etc. Because at the moment what we have is that there's only a few council workers, and of course the rest have retired and there's nobody to replace them. And that's simply not good enough, because it's not helping the public. As we see in this case, just take for example, this was up in St. Clair, as I put it up in my community post near the channel. So this is dog bag, like this is the dog bag dispenser where you would get your dog bag. So what is happening here, they're putting the dog bags with the shit in here, even though it's not a bin. But there's no dog bags for the people to take, basically. To take, to take out to collect the dog shit if they need to. But in this case, in the dog dispenser, even though the bin, again, I seen the bin down the street from it, totally full up with rubbish, with burger things, with drinks, etc. It's used basically as a general bin, basically. And of course, it's been lying there for a few days. This was last week when I was on my college. I would have probably cleaned it out if I had something to clean it out with too. But yeah, the simple reality is they won't pay people nowadays. They want people to work for nothing. And I think it's a disgrace too, because there's money there, there's money for the councillors. And it's not good enough. Not good enough. We spend thousands on getting these things, and we're leaving them to fucking turn the dust, basically, in a way. But yeah, what I suggest is that we'll get 2 or 3 people at most, and we give them a few bob of the week. We give them a paycheck at the end of the week. We'll look after them, and they go around and make sure everything be fine in the county in terms of the bins and stuff, that everybody can access the bags first of all, because no point having the bags in the council office. And that's the main thing too. And of course the dog bins are empty, so people can put in the dog stuff. And again, that'll stop the hassle of people walking with the dog shit, because it's every week some poor old woman that's coming along after collecting her petrol, going to the shops, and walks into it. And I've seen people literally on crutches and stuff. It's fucking despicable. And these councillors and stuff should cop on a bit when it comes to this, because it's unacceptable, and especially when it comes to fines and stuff like that. Nobody's been found at all for doing anything. And the same as in Leitrim, what we should have is the DNA test to test the dogs to see where the shit has come from, basically, so we can find the person who has their dog out or is not picking up after the dog. Because at the end of the day, when you have a dog, you have a dog license, etc. It's your responsibility to look after your dog. But anyway, do let me know what you think. But it is something that's a plague on society. So do let me know. Thank you.